Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled My Spiritual High at the Bait Shemesh tax office. So this past week I was in the tax office. I actually spent a lot of times the last few months in the tax offices regarding my taxes, my tax bracket, and other issues. And basically it's because months ago I started Chugim, where I'm learning with children after school, groups at a time on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Sometimes 50 kids at a time, 20 kids at a time, 8 kids at a time. And Baruch Hashem, making money. So when I had a regular set job, so then you get checks and you go ahead, you take your paycheck and your stub, you bring it in to the tax office and they do what's called the tiyumas, where they put it all together to see what your tax bracket is. Over here, I'm getting cash. So I'm getting cash. No one sees it. My parents pay me cash. No one knows what I do with it. Just someone upstairs does. And you go ahead. You have all this extra money. And you need the money. Who doesn't need extra money? So you go ahead. You want to spend it. You need it. But wait a second. The rule is, I went to the tax office months ago. The rule is clear. You make money from tutoring. Your side job, your main job, you have to declare taxes. So I know there's plenty of people that are going to say, well, in this case it doesn't apply. And the Medina is a trade from Medina, that's Sionim, and they take all the money for taxes and just make soccer stadiums. And there's a lot of unbelievable lumdus and analysis over here regarding why a person doesn't have to declare. And the more you could do in the black and under the table, the better. Well, I could just say that's not Rav Lichtenstein. That's not the Rav Soloveitchik. It's not their approach. Someone wants to go ahead and find other approaches, they certainly can find. Everyone has to talk with their prosing. And I will go in that path. But over here, there's a big Yetzer Hara. It's one thing when you work a regular job and everything's on the books and it has to go through the regular, proper legal means. But over here, there's cash in your pocket. And it means going to the tax authority and say to them, I made 2,800 shekel this month. I want to put it on the books. I want to pay taxes on that. And it means two things. A, you're paying taxes on the money you made. So if you made 5,000 shekel or 7,000, 8,000 over a couple of months, you're going to go ahead and give 3,000, 4,000 of it away. Not away, back to the government. And it's going to put you in a tax bracket. So it can affect you in a double way. So the Yetzer Hara here is so strong to go ahead and have 3,000 reasons why. It's a mitzvah to keep the money. It's also to give it to taxes. Don't declare it. You can have a million reasons. The Yetzer Hara is working on turbo. And I was in the tax authority a few times the last few months working it all out. How do you go ahead? So what do? I just say to them, okay, I made 3,000 shekel this month. Here's the money. That's not how it works. You have to do it in some formal way by opening up your own private teak. Oh my gosh, it's very, very complex. So there's different ways they told me how to do it and work it out. Fancy, wonderful person working the tax office give me this option, that option. It's a little bit more feasible. And after the months of back and forth, finally, February 2020, I worked it all out in a Masudar way. Everything's organized. I'm paying the taxes, taking home a lot less than I originally was. I couldn't be happier. Because to go ahead and daven every morning, there's no battle. I don't know, maybe I should daven. Put on tefillin. Oh, maybe not. No battle. Shabbos, I really want to drive the Shabbos. There's no battle like that. I'm going to go to McDonald's without hashgacha. I don't have those battles. We all have our battles and demons. And it's where you have those battles, you have those demons. And the question is, are you connected to your demon? Or are you connected to God? And over here, I felt the connection to Hashem, to His Torah, to His mitzvos. And it gave me the greatest spiritual high. I have spiritual highs when I daven, and Kevarachel, it speaks to me. And Rabbayis, many know, speak to me as well. And I have spiritual high in the Bait Shemesh municipality tax office. I was on a high. To know that I was mitgaber. And I connected to Hashem and gave up the money. And in Mi'etz Hashem, we should all be able to go ahead and connect Hashem in every way. And the monetary laws, the kashrus laws, the davening laws, the Shabbos laws, all 116 laws, mitzvot should be ways and conduits to connect to Hashem. Shalom.